Hi guys, how are you doing? 29th of June and a full moon, so let's see what we're going to do with this. Now we're using the Sonia Coquette's Trust Your Vibes card as our overview card this week. And then we've gone for Stephen D. Farmer's Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guides. Okay. Guess you couldn't put these away properly last time. Alright, now I've got a comment last time, why did I bang them on the table? And that's to knock any negativity or negative energy or residue from previous readings out, so that the deck knows that it is in you reading. Some people just do that. So that's me sitting there wondering what was beeping at something in the kitchen. So apologies if the eagle-eared viewers can hear that. Okay, so our overview card for this week is Accept the Gifts of the Universe. So much is changing at the moment, so much is shifting. And a lot of us do tend to look on the negative side. We tend to expect the worst. But actually, that's not what's happening here. This is the good stuff that is happening. And we kind of need to bear that in mind this week. It almost feels as though there could be some sort of doom and gloom going on, but actually it is something that needs to happen. So, see what these cards say before we jump ahead with that one. So we have, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Are we resetting ourselves? Are we just capitalizing on the full moon? This is a very individual thing. It's something only you can answer. And there are answers. I mean, we've got the blue here, so there are answers that will be forthcoming. Getting back to nature is a good way of resetting ourselves. Getting out for a walk is a good way of grounding. And of course, it's a flightless bird. The kiwi is a ground-dwelling bird. So this, to me, is shouting grounding. We need to do the grounding this week. We need to do the groundwork, maybe, but more grounding. I think this is what the meditation is about, the walking meditation. And by that we mean no talking, no singing, no phones, no music, no podcasts. Don't have your earpods, earbuds, headphones, whatever in. Literally walking and noticing the sounds and the sights and the smells of everything that you can see on your journey, on your walk. And this will help you reset yourself. It will help you ground yourself. And it was done every day for a week. So I will check in next Monday, if I remember. Another ground-dwelling bird here, a grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Again, more blues, more greens. So this is something that our heart needs to express itself with this week. If you can get to a sound healing class, this is something that has been, I suppose, sort of presenting itself to me this last week, is that people need the sound healing. People need to know that this exists, that it is out there. Plenty of stuff on YouTube for it. There's probably plenty of stuff on TikTok, to be fair. I have not checked, but I'm sure there will be. If you can go to a sound therapist, brilliant. If you can go to a sound bath, brilliant. But some of this perhaps is listening to the sounds of nature. Some of it is, it's a full moon. Go out and drum your heart out, just stand there and dance and move how you feel like you need to be moving, because your rhythm is entirely your own. You don't have to move to the rhythm of anybody else's drum. There's a good one for you this week. And then we have the tiger. You're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you are capable of doing so. So you notice how we've gone from the green to the blue, to the green to the blue, to the blue to the green. So things have switched. By the end of the week, things are going to have switched. And I think when this one says you are being called upon to provide leadership, I think that's where your gifts of the universe come into it. Now with this one, yeah, okay, so accepting the gifts of the universe, that's the sun, the ground under your feet, the birds, the flowers, whatever it is that you are noticing on your walking meditation. The gifts of the universe are the rhythm, and the fact that your body can move, even if you just sway. You know, there is movement there. But I do think that the big one for this one here is in your tiger, because obviously you've got the orange on the cornucopia here and you have the orange on the tiger. It links in. So this is the not looking the gift horse in the mouth thing. This is the accepting that this has been, whatever it is, has been put here for you this week. It is time to step up. We had fake it till you make it, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago, last week, week before maybe. I think this is one of those times whereby you faked it that much, you've now made it. Okay, and it's not unusual to panic. It's not unusual to want to bolt. It's not unusual to second guess. But what these cards are saying is this is where the growth starts. We are starting from the ground up and we are working towards everything else. There's a lot of generosity here. There is a lot of fortune. There is a lot of everything that is good, everything that people could want to manifest, from abundance to love to just food, money, whatever it is that you want. And this week is saying, actually, this is the week to do it. So we need to get ourselves grounded, but be free while we are doing so. This is what the rhythm card is all about, being free in our movement, in knowing that we can sing, we can dance, we can just generally be free in that moment. And no matter what the leadership is, no matter if you're being promoted at work, if you're in a leadership role in another way, if you're a teacher, for example, or if you are becoming almost a guru to certain people because of aspects of things that have happened to you in the past. It may feel uncomfortable, but actually it is a gift. And it's one of these gifts that you will learn how to express yourself. You will learn how to express to other people. You will learn to listen as well. That is a key one this week, is listening. I think it's cropped up a couple of times over the last few days. And again, we've got the sound therapy thing going on. So listening. Feeling as well. Sound isn't just about the noise, it's also about the vibration. So this is when we need to learn whether we're going to listen, whether we're going to feel, and how to tune in so that we can listen and feel a little bit more naturally, so that it comes more natural to us and we don't have to overthink it. I think a lot of what we've been doing in the last few weeks has been overthinking things, and that needs to stop. We need to actually take that step back and go, right, so what is occurring? This is where the meditation will help. It is where the dance or the sound therapy will help. And accepting that you have the capabilities to do whatever it is being asked of you, not just this week, but beyond. This week is just, it's the step up. It's, like I said, it's the full moon. Is it the strawberry moon this month? I'm being stared at by a cat, so I hope that means it is the strawberry moon. Not that she would know, but hey. So it is one of those weeks whereby things feel a little bit uncertain, but get grounded and get expressing yourself, whether it's through movement, through meditation, through vocalizing, and you will see the switch from vocalizing what your heart wants to actually getting what your heart wants or achieving what your heart needs. Okay, guys, that's all I'm getting for now. So I will see you in July, and bye for now.